Girl, I'm out here trying to make it. People, can't you see? I gotta make it for me. I gotta make it for you. Girl, sometimes it seems that I'm neglecting you. I love to spend more time, but I got so many things to do. Whoa, I've got work to do. I got a job, baby. Said I got a work to do. Oh, yeah. Work, work, work. We're back on the subject of working, baby. Let me see. Anybody here? Hey, Torre. Torre in New York City. Every time I try to get out, they pull me back in. Hi, Miss Ashley. Mm-hmm. What's going on? Yeah, I missed you, Torre. You been on vacation or something? Mocha drop? Uh-huh. Corey Wayne? How you doing? Uncle and Mr. Tim. All right. I've been promoted. People, we got to come over here with this bullshit again. Now, I try to stay out of the damn beef sector every day, but I can't help it, right? All I know, all I got to do is go over there and look at Jay Wilson page, and there's something to read her about. That bitch is a walking read, correct? So I went over there and I looked through the last few videos. I said, oh my goodness. Because Joyce apparently has picked up on a statement that he has said that he has lost another job, right? He said it, she repeated it, and now it's every video is this trying to cover up the actual facts, Jay Wilson. First of all, we would have to ask you, what job? What the fuck you come out? You lost another job. You ain't got no job, nigga. Tommy, you ain't got no job. You've been on here running your mouth, all this shit about job, work. Ooh, you don't know what I work. Ooh, I'm working at the convenience store. I'm working at convenience. Stop trying to throw people off, Jay Wilson. All this does is it draws people onto yourself, right? They got to prove to you, because every single time someone has actually got a hold of that ass, right, and call one of these places of employment of yours, every single time you have not worked there, correct? When Treasy had a suspicion that I don't believe he's working, I don't believe he's working, you kept insisting that you did work, that you were on the same job. You insisted and insisted and lied and lied and lied. And what happened? She called the place. He doesn't work here. He hasn't worked here for months, right? But you came on YouTube putting on your shirt and tie to go to work, correct? And you were caught. Then you were caught when people called that damn hospital, child. You were bragging about you a chaplain. You bragged and bragged and bragged, and you gave us how much you make, and y'all don't make that kind of money. Y'all don't make that kind of money, right? So they called the hospital. Oh, he doesn't work here. No, we use a temporary agency. I think he was in the hospital a few days ago. Correct? So they found out you lied again. And what did you do? You came on. They had just fired you live online. You came on and immediately started begging for money. You said you collected $3,000. That was not your number. That was my number. I said, he over there trying to get 3,000. And you took that one statement, girl. Oh, they gave me 3,000. I gave me 3,000. So people would say, well, goddamn, hooray for the Joneses. Oh, no, honey. You came back the next day. You said they gave you 3,000 because you said you were behind in your rent. How in the fuck are you behind in your rent? You just got fired 10 minutes ago. You don't have no check coming? Correct? You begged those people for that money, and did you let it go at that? Hell no, I say. Hell no. The next day, she comes on with a briefcase, right? She says they gave her $3,000 to pay her mortgage, right? But that goddamn track house ain't where that was 3 months rent y'all gave him, according to him, which is probably a lie. Everything's a lie, girl. And so you came back the next day with a briefcase. You opened the briefcase live online. Look, I got this bill, right? That's my gas bill. This is my water bill. Yo, keep those cash apps coming. Keep those cash apps coming. And you begged and begged and begged for more after you claimed they just gave you $3,000 and you ain't been fired but a day. Does a person really get fired from a temporary agency, girl, or did they just tell you you can come back in now? Okay, that assignment is over. Right? Every time, Jay Wilson, What was some of the other jobs that he claimed he had? Oh yeah, he was the chaplain, right? He's a chaplain making $120,000 a year as a chaplain. Even though all the rest of the chaplains in San Antonio making $27,000 a year. So what happens? They call. He's just a temporary job. You are a 55-year-old man and you are still doing temporary jobs, girl. You might as well work at Labor Ready. Correct? It's just you. And then so let me get back to the story. I have to play a little taste of this thing because I like me a small taste, and then we'll pick it up from there. So Joyce has now announced that Jay Wilson said out of his own damn mouth that he had lost another job. We're not shocked because you've never been able to keep a job, girl. You've had more jobs on this since you've been on YouTube, girl, than anybody else. As a matter of fact, than any of them put together. Correct? Well, it was a joke. How could you say I'm unemployed? How could you came on here unemployed, bitch? You don't remember? Oh, I just lost a job. I just lost. That was your introduction to us, Miss Thing. Okay.
I'll show y'all what I'm doing now. Because, honey, it's going to make y'all cry. It's going to make y'all cry. Because Joyce said that I lost my job.
Mm-hmm.
And if Joyce said that I lost my job, then I lost my job. If Joyce said it.
Girl, okay. Baby, you ain't got to say this 1,000 times.
Joyce knows everything, baby. Joyce is employed, okay? She got coin like that, baby. I mean, she be at the Airbnbs and things, and she would know.
Okay, okay. But baby, when I show y'all, we can only take a little bit of this voice. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, you see how I'm breathing heavy? Oh, wait, I'm too loud. Hold on. I gotta do like this. Oh, thank you right there. Hey, that's Jay.
Okay. He's trying to play this off as a joke. He makes 4 and 5 videos every single day, right? So it's a big joke, right? But aren't you also, since we're on the subject of the begging, Jay Wilson, did you not take an opportunity because the roach crawl behind your head that you raised money for the Orkin man? I'm gonna get the Orkin man. I got roaches. Wait a minute. I forget my roach song, but he sit up there and begged those people to pay for an Orkin man. He said, I'm not like them. I'm different. They not like us. All this old bullshit, right? So the people gave him the money to pay for the Orkin man. Guess what? No Orkin man, honey. You said you're going to bring the motherfucker on here so we can talk to him, girl. No Orkin man showed up nowhere, right? You just took that opportunity to beg for people's money. And now you're trying to use this other opportunity. So why do you have so much time on your hands, Jay Wilson, right? Why do you have so much time on your hands, girl? Obviously, something has stopped because you never stopped going with these little temporary over here. I got to go over here for 2 weeks. I got to go down there for this a 3-day job, a 3-day gig, and all this old bullshit, right? You got to drive cabs, girl. You got to deliver food. You got, God damn. Nigga, sit down. But you say that this is a big joke, correct? Now we're going to see if we can figure this out.
Joyce said I just lost my job. Mm-hmm. And y'all know it's cold. I can't burn my heat. Mm-hmm. And Braille came and now it's cold. Mm-hmm. The wind is blowing really hard. Mm-hmm. And and I'm gonna need y'all to help me. Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all see I'm breathing heavy. Mm-hmm. Y'all can hear it.
Yeah, it's a big joke. It's a big joke, Jay Wilson, right? But we don't find out what's funny. Why is there always so much controversy around your working? Nobody else has controversy about their working. We're not on here talking about people. I think Brian is the only one that had 2 different jobs, girl. You got 6 of them since you've been on here, Miss Thing. You ain't been here but 5.5 years, girl. Oh, he's just, I'm starving now. I guess Joyce knows better.
I want to bring lyric. And Joyce said I done lost my job.
Joyce didn't say it, you did.
Oh my God. Stop, Reed. You can't console me. You can't console me, Reed.
All right, girl. First of all, the first mistake was somebody apparently told you that you were funny. Jay Wilson, there is nothing funny about a 55-year-old freak coming on here making a goddamn fool out of himself so he can have some goddamn content because you need money. You constantly need money because you have not learned how to live within your means. Your means are shit because you've never been able to be successful at anything. You can't keep a job, girl. You're just a fucking asshole because you go in there with the attitude, I'm just here for the money. What time are the checks coming? I'm just here for the money. Oh, I don't care nothing about these people. Oh, I don't care. Ain't no friends on the job. No friends on the job. That's your attitude, girl, right? And they fire your ass because they find out that you're useless, correct? You use these bullshit ass degrees that you have, apparently, girl, and you go and you shop them around, Miss Thing, to try to trick your way into the door. But when you get into the door, girl, all anybody wants on the job is to get you out of the door, correct? So you ain't even got no goddamn job, right? Are you talking about now? So his excuse is, this is his excuse, right? He's already ripping y'all off for this Vegas trip, which you have no reason at all to be giving him $55 to go to Las Vegas, right? But I'm just saying, this is the scam he's working right now. So he says, oh, she don't know I'm on vacation. I'm on vac. I said, girl, wait a minute. Hold the fuck on. Nigga, I'm 66 years old. I ain't never heard of nobody on no temporary job getting no vacation time. I've never heard of it, girl. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm mistaken. I ain't never, girl, you're on a temporary assignment. You on vacation every week until, and if they ain't got nothing down there, hey, y'all got anything down there? Yeah, well, I can do the filing. Right? Right? So every time they catch you in your goddamn lies, girl, like when we caught you at 6:00 in the morning going into the mall, and you said, oh, I was just going, I just feel like wearing this. I'm just going to shop. I'm going to go. I said, well, that's strange because the mall doesn't open till 9:00. You're there at 6:30 in the morning, girl, and you're wearing a little kid's shirt with a little clip-on tie. Obviously, you're going to work somewhere at somebody's counter, Miss Thing, but you have to lie about it, Jay Wilson, right? So since you man to make this a great big old joke, she said I'm unemployed. She said I'm unemployed. This is how you came on here, girl. I got a job interview. I'm going to work for the Greyhound. I'm going to work. I got to travel. All that old bullshit, girl. You've been whining about not being able to keep a job since you got on here, Miss Thing. I'm just saying, Jay Wilson. So you say, well, why don't you leave him alone? And I can't. I'm drawn to you, bitch. So this might be my assignment. This is my spiritual assignment, girl, to keep your ass in check. Ain't nothing funny about it, bitch. She said what you said, girl. And now you're going through all this elaborate hoax, all this elaborate drama, girl, and getting 5 videos out of it, Miss Thing, just because a woman said a simple thing, girl. He done lost another job, right? You came on here, most recent job you had, you said you were the choir director. You said you had been hired as the choir director at an MCC church in San Antonio, Texas, correct? You came on that first week. We saw you on the stage. You were not facing the choir. You said you're in charge of them now. You were first facing outside, correct? So you're just part of the praise team, essentially, right? As I keep telling you, you ain't nothing but a church musician. They pay you to play the organ. Nobody's paying for that goddamn voice, Miss Thing, right? And that was no damn job because you're on here every Sunday and you're clocking in 4 and 5 videos, girl, on Sunday morning, Miss Thing. How in the fuck are you the choir director, girl? Don't you got choir rehearsals or something to do, right? Oh, it's a big joke. Whoa, how can she say I don't have no job? I'm unemployed.
I really worked hard on that job, y'all. I was moving up. They moved me from the garbage can to wiping the gas pumps now.
Yeah. Whatever you're doing is not much worse than not much better than that, girl. So then she's so stupid. She's over here. She makes a big joke out of, I work for the what do you call those places? The little gas station places, right? Not even paying attention to the fact that that's where Vivian actually works, girl. That's how she makes her living. And you over making fun of her. Like, I guess I go down to the gas station. I'm gonna be late to the gas station. Constantly trying to make yourself feel better than somebody. But most people think, well, goddamn, nigga, if you got 6 degrees, girl, you got 6 motherfucking degrees. Why has it got to be a joke? Why has it got to be a joke that you would have a job, girl? Why is it possible that you be on here 4 and 5 times a day, Miss Thing, if you have a career? With 1 degree, girl. Certainly with 2. I mean, where does it stop? 3, 4, 5? Jay Wilson, is it true that on this most recent, what you call a real job, where you're supposed to be at some faith-based school, you said they called and they found out that you were not an ordained minister? You were not ordained, even though you have been telling us for 5 years that you were an ordained minister. That's why you called yourself pastor. It sickens me when they call you pastor. You ain't nobody goddamn pastor. You don't have even the respect of being in the church. Most people who have invested in education in the church, they spend their life in the church. They have respect for the church. They're not going to come on here and pretend, oh, call me bishop. Call me bishop. That's a silly person. That's not a real person. Correct, Jay Wilson? I'm supposed to be how y'all doing? How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? What's going on, Tracy? Oh, a lot of people in here. Oh, okay. Forgive me. I've been neglectful. Chaplain weasel ass. Ain't been back to the church since, child. Even the ones who was hiring him to play the organ, they fired him from playing the organ, right? He said, I have to have a portfolio because I'm decorated. Oh, that's like a musician, don't got no piano. That's like a musician, don't got no piano. Well, since you are the church musician, Jay Wilson, and you are an organist, girl, shouldn't you have displayed your talents by now? You brought that goddamn keyboard onto YouTube one time. And I was like, God damn! How you're presenting yourself as an organist, girl? You're horrible. Can't even play a Hammond 3. Out here ripping people off and so forth. So they never call you back. You do it two times till they find somebody who can really play the organ. They only do it out of desperation, Jay Wilson. Correct? But you claim they had that job, right? All the jobs you've claimed so far, Miss Thing, they've all been proven to be a lie. Maybe you get one, you can't keep one. It's pretty bad, girl. Because I hate to tell you this, but at 55 years old, people are filling out their paperwork for their retirement right now. Correct? They're calculating their time right now. They got a few more years left to coast out. They're making their plans, girl. Correct? They're tightening up their 401ks, whatever. How are they going to live after they stop working, Miss Thing? It is time to start preparing yourself. How are you going to prepare yourself for the exit when you haven't even entered yet? And we're wondering why, when, honey? God damn, you always talking about, oh, the joy of working. They ain't working. They ain't working. I say, well, girl, shouldn't you have been able to start at least a goddamn laundromat or, I don't know, girl, have anything, shoe shine parlor or something? Where's your entrepreneurship? You consider YouTube to be it, Miss Thing. I think it is stupid. It is stupid to be on here, all these damn videos. She said, oh, I think he lost his job. Then you made 5 videos about that. Denying it. Every time you denied it, you got called. You were wrong every time. Hi, Miss Dovey. Girl, you the one got me going, Miss Dovey. I slipped into your video. I said, no, he ain't, girl. And I went over and said, oh, yes, he is, honey. Y'all need me over here. I can never leave.
Inventory and stock. And then I did the registers. Okay. And then I went into food service, and I really did that good job. And I was almost
it's a joke, girl. But see, why are you trying to distract people? Why is it so important for you to distract people about work, girl? Work is just, people just work. Damn. Oh, I guess I'll take the trash out. I'm gonna work down at the Devo and stop. Insulting Vivian. She's so dumb, she don't even know she's been insulted. Lord have mercy. How y'all doing? What else is going on, people? Goddamn Jay Wilson. Now that one goes back 2 or 3 days. Then I went back and said, oh, she got a part 2. She got a part 2. Oh, according to Joyce. Joyce said, I'm not working. Joyce said, Miss Thing, just like when we asked you about the goddamn mortgage, which is the only thing I really want to talk about with you. I want to discuss your mortgage. I want to see documentation. I want to see when was the last time you made a payment, girl. I want to see if you are in fact behind in your mortgage, if you're only paying catch up, Miss Thing, because you cannot chance getting more than 1 month behind, right? So are you, as Dovey was saying, you're 1 month behind, right? You paid for your July payment, you're actually paying your June payment. That would be 1 month behind, right? But when we caught you, it was 2 months behind, right? So you cannot risk that again, because they're not going to keep rescuing you when they see you're a bad investment. And the bank does not want to sit back and wait until these HOA people are able to take that property, girl, because they're holding the mortgage. No, he don't remember. He's a compulsive liar. And y'all want that? Y'all really want your mama be on her deathbed, and this clown comes in, and that's the chaplain. Ooh, child. Ooh, what you doing? You dying? Ooh, you dying? That's what you want to be your chaplain? Really? That's what you want to be your pastor? That I wouldn't want that to be the person who takes my trash out. Honestly, he's laughing about it, girl. You'll take anything, Jay Wilson. You ain't got no goddamn choice, right? So we're gonna sit back and we're gonna watch and see how you rip these people off in this Vegas trip, girl. Right? We're gonna sit back and watch it, right? And maybe when you do that, you can take some time and explain to these people how you're on vacation. Vacation. I don't understand that. You vacation from Uber? You can't be on vacation from Uber, nigga. You need the money, right? Always blowing everything up. Oh, I guess I'm gonna lose my telephone. In the meantime, you're back behind the scene. When you turn that computer off, girl, you're panicked. You're panicked, Jay Wilson, right? Trying to live beyond your means, girl. I'm sure you tried everything you could to trick Mark to come to their house. Why? Not because you're in love with Mark. You don't give a fuck about that boy. He barely knows you, girl. No, you want to get him in there so he can pay that mortgage. Correct? But Mark is not absolutely stupid. Correct? Somebody help out with them bills, bitch. Instead of always coming up with a scheme and a scam for YouTube. Nobody want to have no meet and greet with your punk ass. So why you keep pushing the issue? Hell, I make videos. I gotta go meet people from around the country. Oh, just come in and give me your deposit. Make your deposit to see me. See what y'all say, honey. Saying he got 3 weeks vacation. Where he do that at, Gert? Twinkie. He's Jay Wilson saying he got 3 weeks vacation. He ain't got no job. Jay Wilson, we just watched you when you got caught. You have to get caught every time. When the white people threw your ass out because you say because you're a homosexual, and they used the excuse because you lied and said you were ordained minister. Another lie. You lied to us. You lied to them, right? Well, what the hell? I lost my chain of thought. Hold on a minute. Okay. We saw you lose that job, correct, Jay Wilson? So we're trying to figure out. So when did he get another job? I mean, a real job. I ain't talking about what goes on in the temporary agency. When did you get another job, and how did you accumulate enough time to get 3 weeks vacation when we know you've been unemployed for the last just 6 months ago, girl, when you lost the other job? We saw you lose it, correct? Or you got caught losing it, correct, Jay Wilson? So how the fuck they give you 3 weeks vacation, girl? When does the school year start? Is that what she did? Did she trick her way into another class, girl? And they're on the school break. Is that what it is, child? Everything's got to be a secret. Everything got to be a secret, but yet nobody's been caught in these secrets more than you. Nobody's even had a desire to dox anybody like they don't dox you, Jay Wilson. It's because they're frustrated by the lies. There's nothing worse than somebody to look you right in your mouth and lie to you over again, girl. So what is so funny about this woman saying you lost another job? What would be even unusual about it? And if you did lose a job, I mean, don't you lose a job when you work at a temporary agency? I have friends that work at temporary agency 3 years, girl. They on vacation all the damn time. They just waiting, hoping you got any work. Y'all got anything? Okay, call them. Okay. I called last week as well. Call again. That's all we can tell you, Jay Wilson. Pastor Lube is unemployed. That's right. You tell him I'm living my best life. Just a mess. No bashing Jay Wilson. No, this is a bashing Jay Wilson channel, honey. This is what we do here. I've come to accept that that's what we do here, honey. A liar. And it is my assignment to not let this dude pull his bullshit. And it offends me that he's about to rip these black people off again. Right? Get your money in. Get your money in. Oh, we don't care about them. We do what we say we're going to do. So I send you, wait a minute. I send you my money, and you will tell me how.
All the time, Joyce is right. Ooh, that's why I'm breathing heavy. And I'm so cold. I'm so, I can't hardly breathe. I can't hardly breathe. Oh, Jesus, I think I might need to go to emergency room because I'm so depressed. And this thing that got my breathing.
Maybe that's what the problem. Maybe you need to get a little more depressed when you don't have them people's money. Maybe that's what the issue is, Jay Wilson. Maybe you ain't feeling it enough. You should feel guilty. How's somebody gonna go to mortgage court, girl, you explain that they ain't paid the HOA fee in years? How do you do that? How do you live with yourself? On everybody money. Can't buy a goddamn cup of coffee with your debit card, girl. Right? But oh no, not her. Oh, this card ain't no good. And she said her and cut her own debit card up online, girl. They said, girl, that's the date, expiration date. What are you doing? You think the only reason they refused you the coffee is because there's no money in the account, girl. That's how it works, Jay Wilson. All your stories. Did you make 2 or 3 videos about that as well? Oh, they said I ain't got no money. They say I ain't got no nigga. Do you? Mm-hmm. Empty the trash at the QT. Yeah, he claiming that's supposed to be his joke to distract from people actually knowing what he does, girl. You don't do shit. We just saw you get fired, punk. Ain't nobody giving nobody no 3 weeks vacation on the job they just started. If you even did just start a job, girl. Correct? So now we got to be put up with you being on here 5 times a day, 6 times a day. Every video over an hour, girl. Just jabbering and then saying shit. Tricking those damn people to come on your stupid ass panel so they can run their mouth and you can get paid for it. Pitiful. You're pitiful. Pick up the money. I was so happy when they stopped cash apping that punk. He just took so much of that. That was heartbreaking when he came back after they paid his rent, and then he gonna come back and talk about shit, all her other bills. And they sit up and gave her the money. The stupidity period has passed, Jay Wilson. Correct? Now let me ask you this question. Why are you going to Las Vegas? You don't gamble. You don't drink. You got nothing but negative bullshit to say about every entertainer there. You only want free tickets, correct? But you want to hoodwink these people and have them give you all this money. What is 55 times 55? You said you got 55 people attending there. Now you're all desperate. You're gonna raise it another 5, right? Because the money ain't coming in right. You're gonna have 6 or 7 people sitting around that goddamn table trying to get rid of your ass so they can go and gamble. Why? Because they're in Las Vegas, girl, and that's what Las Vegas is. That's what Las Vegas is built on, girl. People go in there with this hope of gambling, of getting some money, hitting a jackpot. They want to sit around and look at. We're gonna play spade. The 55 is for the spade. 55. I want you to have Miss Vivian bring one of those gift bags and let us examine it. What's in it? Is there one item in that gift bag, Jay Wilson, that wasn't coming from the dollar store? Be honest. Right? She works at the convenience store. What do you got? Chewing gum up in there, girl? I ain't never got shit decent out of no goddamn gift bag, girl. So that is bullshit, right? You're just ripping people off. Mm-hmm. Always talking about the QT. She ain't got enough sense to check your ass. You know what, Jay, is there something wrong with working at the QT? I'm working. I'm paying my bills, right? I'm supporting your ass. All the things you're bragging about, I'm the one did it. Could you get off my job? I mean, is my job a joke? She ain't got that much sense. Vivian needs a man. Apparently, she needs somebody who she could give her money to. Apparently, she ain't getting shit. I don't think she even gonna get a part of the $5. The $5 extra. Mm-hmm. I know we can get more just by she a church queen, Tracy. Girl, them old poor ass churches he came from. They ain't got no nice churches, girl. Them are storefronts. She came out this. I was raised in the church. She don't even talk like a church person, girl. Even been around the church, girl. Right? Saying them same most tired ass scriptures she been saying. Oh, you didn't die on the cross. You're not the savior of the world. That's the extent of her theology. Come on, boy. Then she gonna bring on one of her panels. She got Heidi on there. Ooh, Heidi's coming. Heidi's coming. Don't even get me started on that thing. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. No. I guess some people laugh at everything, girl. I don't know why that queen thinks she's funny, but she is not a funny person. She does not have any natural humor at all. Some people, they're just funny people. They just say things that are funny, girl. I never hear it out of her. Nothing but a silly buffoon. A buffoon, girl. She got wandered her ass over here to YouTube in the beef sector, girl, and she thinks she done made it. She's on top of the world. Well, I could see that. I could see that on a 22-year-old. I can see how a 22-year-old person has people paying attention to them, right? Cash apping them now and again, right? Right? People who like them and laugh at their jokes and all that. I can see that on a 22-year-old. You got to get serious about your life, punk. I've been in my house 7 years. 3 days ago, she said, I've been in my house 10 years. I said, well, goddamn. You went from 7 years to 10 years? You gained 3 years in a couple of weeks, Jay Wilson. What the fuck is it going to be next week, girl? You were in your house for 15 years? Girl, you've been on this damn thing here 5 years. You'd only been in the house a year before you got your punk ass on here, right? You went and tricked your way into the mortgage, girl. You got the job and immediately lost. I mean, you got the house and immediately lost the job. Within a year, you lost the goddamn job. Why? Because you always lose the goddamn job, right? It is incompetent of the people who even gave you a loan. But because it was a HUD loan, girl, they made exceptions, right? And they helped you and they sent you to other various agencies, which you've been getting all your goddamn life, girl. But you were not worthy of that mortgage, Jay Wilson. You weren't. They've been struggling trying to get their money ever since, right? And you think if I can just hold on till it's worth something, I can sell it. I'm gonna sell it. I once asked him, Jay Wilson, don't you think it's time to hang a picture or something on them damn walls, girl? Take them little piece of wood things, them $3.99 wood things off your main wall, girl. Right? That little tiny ass TV. Could you take that down? I mean, you say you've been there 7 years, girl. Don't you have any ambition to make your environment nice? Oh, you say you a decorator. How you, well, your portfolio, you ain't no decorator. Miss Thing, and you are? Are you an authority on that as well, Jay Wilson? You don't hang a picture on the wall because you say you're going to sell it? You think they wouldn't sell the house if it had a picture on the wall? What's wrong with you? You're crazy. 6 people in the whole church. We saw that little tiny ass church, girl. They ain't got no money to give him. Child, they have enough. That's the size of that church. They can collect enough money to pay their mortgage and the bills associated with the church, girl. I doubt they can spare another $75, right? But you notice he ain't mentioned about that church no more, child. He can't have to come over here bragging about he's the new choir director. Well, we saw the choir was at 3 people. Barely could fit on the stage. Lie. What a horrible way to live your life, honey. Just horrible. Constantly trying to impress. I thought you didn't look at other people's channel. Pastor don't look at nobody's channel. Yet he's up in everybody's bed. How you doing, the verbal assassin? Girl, I miss you so much. Sometimes I just say, I just need to go over to YouTube and get me a Deanna Irvin read, honey. Wake me up, child. Get me going, honey. It's nice when you ain't got to do it, though, baby. Do it when you want to, baby. Good to see you. Wilson, I bet he can't buy 3 cups of your discounted coffee. No, they wouldn't even, honey, that's bad. Now, even if my account ran dry, they'll still cover, $50, $67, whatever the overdraft is. But they wouldn't approve him for $4 damn, girl. Right? He come out with, how did he pay for the coffee? Was that just charity? They just gave it to it. Here, man, go on. Because we already poured it out, Of course, he got excuses about that, girl. Everything's an excuse, right? Your credit and your debit is both fucked up, Jay Wilson. Because if you were in that line and they had refused you your debit card, the one you cut up to prove something to us, why did you just put on your credit card? Because your credit card can't carry a $4 purchase. That's the only reason, Jay Wilson. You had to beg them people to give you a cup of coffee. You think that's not pitiful? They said, no, you need to pay us for the last 3 months is what you need to worry about, honey. And be over here dependent on YouTube. You done lost your goddamn, you came on here and lost your motherfucking mind. And you thought this was sustainable. Think about all the people who were on YouTube 2 years ago, girl. Think about them. Bitch, there's very few of the beef sector people still even on here. It's not sustainable, Jay Wilson, but yet it's only you, girl. It is to you. You feel the glory. Because this is the best you can do, Jay Wilson, right? That's why you come back, right? And that's why you resent people like me who don't have to go to work, girl. And they can just come over here and have some fun in this thing. You can't have no goddamn fun. You trying to get a coin. I got to get a coin from it. And you're so dumb to tell people that you on here for a coin. I want the money. I don't know nothing about these people. I don't know nothing about these people. I don't care. Ain't no friends on YouTube. Ain't no friends on. Yet you said you're organizing a whole tour to go to Las Vegas because you have a friend on YouTube. A woman you barely even know, girl. Another excuse, Miss Thing. Because you were desperate. You had to figure out a way to get some money out of people. How am I going to get their money? Start singing Vivian Jenkins' praises again. You don't seem to sing her praises when you don't need her. But she's so dumb, she'll never figure it out. He does that. He do that a lot, losing jobs. I used to know a guy here in San Francisco, right? I'm a college degree and all those shit, right? And he would use his credential and some old job he had, and he would just go to seems like every agency. When I was first getting clean, I would go to agencies and we would have what kind of housing, transitional housing, whatever. I kept bumping into this guy, right? He was in every agency, right? Because he could not hold a job. All he could do is get a job. He could do that, girl. He knew the ways to, everything's online now, right? So they know how to organize their lives, right? And whatever little positions that they had at some point, right? The people are apparently, the ones who do desire to hire them are so stupid, they don't even realize, well, girl, goddamn, you had 3 jobs this year? Why would I hire you? I don't have time to train senior citizens, girl, that I should be training 20-year-olds to do. Right? How are you going to be on entry level, Jay Wilson? It doesn't make any sense, girl. Who we got a fake Jay Wilson over here? Y'all deleted his messages? He ain't got the balls to come over here, girl. I don't look at nobody. I don't know nothing. Oh, I'm just here for the money. Oh, just send me the money. Oh, I'm not gay. Oh, I don't lead with my sexuality. I don't lead with my sexuality, baby. Flaming queen. Fake for a whole life.
Send me that cash app so I can drive myself to the emergency room. I don't know if I got enough gas. Because Joyce say I don't have no job no more. Joyce say I got fired from my job, Lord.
Oh, Joyce, you in here, huh? He's talking about you, girl. You make a statement, and he done made 5 videos about that statement, right? Because he has no content, girl. He is a pathological liar. He is touched in his spirit anytime somebody mentions that goddamn mortgage, particularly that HOA, and anything to do with working. Anything because he's bragged about working so much, girl. Right? And every time they catch him, they say I'm not working. I guess I get on welfare. Oh, I guess I get on welfare. All this old bullshit, girl. But it's a simple statement, Miss Thing. Why is this necessary to have 5 videos about this? Because you're touched down in your soul. You know it's wrong. It's embarrassing to be what you are. Because of who you are, we all gonna laugh. Because of who you are, we will never respect you. And it's all because of who you are. You are a liar. Oh, glory. You're a cheater. You're ripping off more black folk. Oh, God. And you laugh in their face. He likes the stupid ones over there, honey. Jay Wilson likes the stupid ones, baby. Timeline forever changing. Oh, that's Joy. Oh, Miss Joy, you didn't know he gonna make you famous, girl. You make any one statement about his goddamn work, that house, his bills, anything like that, girl, he gonna blow it all up. Oh, they said I ain't working. They said I ain't working. This thing, we shouldn't even be involved in your working, Jay Wilson. Right? I mean, when people in my family, most of them, they ended up in college, but they went to college, girl, and they got whatever education and they went to work. So if they want to be braggadocious, they're bragging about currently. I'm just saying, all you do is you go way back into history, and we don't even know how long it take you to get all these damn degrees. And people, please be aware. We only say he has 5 degrees because that's what he said. If we prove the man is a liar about every goddamn thing, he's another Donald Trump. He lies about everything, girl. Why should we be believing that he's got 5 degrees? They only call him pastor because that's what he said. He said he's a pastor. There's nothing about him that's a pastor, girl. Nothing. You lied to them people. I'm ordained. I'm ordained. So they went back and actually called these people. Call the school. Call the school. Call the school. What this thing they called the school? And just like always, Jay Wilson, they're proving you to be a liar. You ain't no damn ordained shit. You're nothing. You can't preach. You remember how you came on here and you thought this would be an easy lick. Now I can call myself a pastor and I'm gonna have a channel on YouTube and I'm gonna have a church channel. I'm gonna be like, well, I need to bind him or some goddamn body, right? Only problem between you and I need to bind him is she can actually preach. Correct, Jay Wilson? Now you claim you were supposed to be are you ashamed of being a musician? Because you only bought that damn keyboard on here one time, which tells me since you don't have a job, that keyboard is still somewhere in your house. So since you're always howling and making those horrible sounds, girl, should you be playing your organ as well? I mean, if that's your vocation, why haven't you graced us with your talent? They ain't got no talent like me. They can't sing. Neither can you, and neither can I, bitch. Correct, Jay Wilson? So what you gonna come and tell us now about the new job? He said he got a new assignment. It's gonna blow y'all mind. Y'all gonna want a cash app. Y'all gonna want a cash app. There are people on here that do know how to raise cash apps. It ain't you, right? You blew it right off the top by being so goddamn greedy. Mm-hmm. Baby, after I saw that, when they refused that card for $4, I wouldn't be saying a goddamn thing about nobody's finances after that, girl. I'd be so ashamed. I'd be clothed in shame like Jay Wilson, right? But since this is where he came from, girl, they know hardcore poverty. Jay Wilson knows hardcore poverty. He knows it is a miracle that he's even in any kind of house, right? The government did that for him. Although he comes on here and he talks about everybody, government assistance, you own government, you get your food stamp, right? And everything about his life, girl, it involves government assistance. It is the strangest thing I've ever heard of, girl. I'm still waiting for your new book, The Mortgage Trap. Correct? Can we see that, Jay Wilson? But you couldn't tell the truth in it, so it would be just more paper. Mm-hmm. He plays the keyboard bedside. Wait a minute. He plays the keyboard bedside beside the deathbed. Okay. He goes to the funerals. Jay Wilson, is that where you playing and they're giving you $300, girl? Are you going to play it for the funeral? Dead people, girl. I see dead people. They not like us. They not like us. Girl. People go to the funeral, they can't walk out this thing. So Jay Wilson plays for the dead people. Gotcha. I would think if you're claiming you're so talented, then that's what you would be doing on here, Jay Wilson, right? I'm just saying. Obviously, the keyboard is in your house. If you're a musician, this is how you make your money and rip them churches off, girl. Why don't you play something for us, Jay Wilson? Correct? And that maybe you have some accompaniment with that horrible voice you make. Or you can put it right there on the desk, girl, just like a keyboard right here. You can put it right here, you can play your music, right? But no, but you can't play. It's all fake. It's all done with mirrors, right? Right, Jay Wilson? It don't take all that much to play a Hammond 3. Now, there are some people who play it very well. We all love the music. We all love. We have a great gospel singer at our church, but to just play when people have somebody has to stand in kind of thing, a lot of people can do that. Jay Wilson, that ain't shit. Preaching in his gym clothes. Was he letting them have it, baby? Can't even preach. He sell cans. Well, I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt that at all, Mighty Roach. I would not doubt that he saves and recycles, honey. Oh, I'm just doing it for the community. I'm just recycling for the community. Okay, but leave that $11 here, Mr. Wilson. Thank you for the 5 bags of cans here, right? Every little bit, Miss Thing. Every step you take. Did he gain the weight back? He ain't gonna let you see nothing, girl. You gonna keep telling me I'm going to the gym. Look at me going to the gym. Ooh. Wait a minute. Ooh. Ooh, that water is good. Ooh, that's some good water. Well, I'm drinking water. Y'all see me drinking this water? Girl, you're drinking water, Miss Thing. He tells us about how good the coffee tastes, bitch. How did you pay for it, Jay Wilson? Are you making coffee at home and then pouring it in a Starbucks cup, girl? To try to impress the world. Oh, speaking of weight, look at my arms, child. Look at them little bitty arms. That Ozempic is doing a number on my arms. And this thing here has come now. This old lady fat. But the arm is tiny. Look how little my arms are, child. Little arms, little legs. I'd have lost 32 pounds on the Ozempic. I might have to stop it, child. I don't want to be too skinny. Especially if you don't do nothing with his belly. Why y'all call him Big Daddy? Because of his big belly. That's from Cat on the Hot Tin Roof. Bread, I feel all the time. Like a cat on a hot tin roof. Well, come for me, Liz Taylor. Doctoring on his throat. Wait a minute. Jay Wilson doctoring on his throat goat skills. Girl, he sound like one. Then he trying to make a joke out of the song like he's just playing with the song, right? No, but sing it. If you're a singer, why you got to play with it? Just sing it. Pitiful. I don't know who you are, fake Jay Wilson, but they're sure deleting your ass. If that's the real one, you let his bald head ass up here. I love to chop on that sissy. I don't give a damn how close she put the microphone to her mouth. She is still an idiot, girl. You can holler and scream on the microphone. You can get all up in the microphone like this. That does not change the fact that you're not saying anything significant. You're a fucking idiot. And I told y'all he was an idiot. I called him out right from the beginning, honey. When VS gave him 25, he was going off about how terrible VS was. VS was the monster. VS was this. VS was that. And then she gave him $25. He shut the fuck up. I said, well, I know what I was dealing with right then, honey. I don't think that boy got enough balls to come over here. Tell you the truth. I offered to debate him on somebody else's channel, and then you mute him when I'm talking, and I mute me when he's talking, like they had to do Donald Trump. Same thing. People want to holler over, scream over you, and they ain't got shit to say. Correct? Oh no! Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Okay, don't do that, Jay Wilson. Just show me. Can you pull out 2 of them doctorates? Can you pull out the 2 doctorates so I can see them and put them on the camera? Whoa! Call the school! Call the school! He ought to feel like a fool because every time they have called the job or called anybody, girl, that it's always proven him to be a liar. It's been to his detriment every single time. So maybe you ought to stop doing that, Jay Wilson, right? You gonna have people calling Las Vegas to find out what the hell's the real deal there. Correct? And when you feel like you can just scam Vegas anytime you want to, no, there's a collective there in Vegas. I remember that because I used to live there, you know. There's a collective. You might run a scam on one casino. They have that in the computer for all the casinos. This is a scam artist. Or we paid this much money to a person who we offered him a different room. He refused to take it, and he demanded that we give him money, and we did. But that lasts forever, Jay Wilson, and that's in every single hotel. I think they call it some kind of collective. So they know who the card counters are in each casino, right? If somebody's a professional card counter, those are people who are able to get the casinos for money. They're card sharks, or whatever you want to call them, right? When they put that in the computer after you burn them the first time, and then all the casinos know about you. Same thing with con artists, Jay Wilson. So I hope you have a solid plan for when this Vegas ripoff, right? We saw you over here coming raising $5 and literally begging for cash apps, girl, trying to get all you can, because you know people who said they were coming initially for $25, they ain't gonna show up, girl. They just showing out. Anybody gonna be that hot? You know how hot it is in Vegas right now, child? Girl, got to be topping 100 degrees every motherfucking day. Who want to sit up there with your stupid ass? If I want to be in Vegas, I want to be free, honey. Free to do my thing. Oh, I don't want you up under me. Go to do your thing. Go to. Well, what exactly is your role then, Jay Wilson? Right? Just like on the boat ride, girl. What is your role? Why are we paying you for this? Sissy Wilson. Going into trash, clean the gas station toilets. That's what he think he's being clever there, right? Oh, I guess that's my job. I guess that's my job. No, that's Vivian's job, and you're disrespecting what she has to do for a living, right, Jay Wilson? 110 in August. Ooh. When they going, Soul Sister? They going to 1st of August. What is this? We're in July, so August is how many months? How many weeks? They got about 3 weeks to go. 3 or 4 weeks. 110. Some of these cities are hitting 120 now. Some of these desert cities. I mean, Las Vegas sits smack in the middle of the goddamn desert. It's always hot. That's what was so obvious about that ripoff he did when he went there last time, girl. Right? He knew. I think it topped 118 degrees when he was there. Right? I think either I heard or people kept telling me about the maintenance man coming to the hotel room. And they said, "Sir, it's like 118 degrees outside, right? If you would just close the drapes, then perhaps the air conditioner will have a better chance at cooling this room, right?" Oh no, I want to see the strip. I want to see this. Let's say, okay, sir. We also have other accommodations. We can move you to another. I ain't going to no other room. I paid for this room. I ended up not paying them anything, right, Jay Wilson? This speaks to your character. Martin Luther King says, judge a man by the content of his character, not the color of your skin. We don't give a fuck about you being a bald-headed black man. It is the content of your character, Jay Wilson, right? It's that get over spirit that T.D. Jakes talks about, right? The get over spirit. How did you ever focus your mind on goddamn ministry of all things, girl? Goddamn, it just infuriates me. How could you sit up here in a class you claim for all that time for ministry? You just if I want a coin, I'm gonna get a coin from it. A license to beg. It was a scam to get the room for free. It sure the hell was. Oh, I paid up front. I paid up, and they credited your credit card, girl, just like you intended it for it to be, right? You're an old bitch. You know what the hell how the system works. You said you work for the airline 6 years, 8 years, 12 years. You know, it changes just like his goddamn how long he been in this stupid ass house, girl. I've been in my house 7 years. Wait, 2 weeks later. I've been in my house 10 years. 10 years. Really? Living your life in the fool's paradise. Let me see. I don't know why he thinks he's above working an honest job. I don't think it should be all that hard. Let's forget all about the goddamn degrees. Let's just think for a regular person. I mean, how hard is it to get a job, Jay Wilson? Right? I don't know what kind of job you are applying for, girl. Are you getting up in front of people's classes? When he came on here, he said he had just been fired from being a dean of a school. And then we find out that the school was online. I don't know what the hell you need a dean on there for. But then we went into COVID, and the whole country, all the kids, all the students were online. And they didn't call him back. If you were just laid off from being because the economy, Jay Wilson, when everybody was back online, shouldn't you have gotten your job back? That's the last thing they would do for you, girl. If they ever uncover the real Jay Wilson, girl, it's going to be amazing. We don't know why you have been thrown out of the church after church after church. We don't know why you can't keep a job. We don't know why, if any of these degrees are real, right? We don't know a goddamn thing about you. It's all been lies, right? It's the lies. And Candy was right. She hit it. I mean, it was a simple statement, but it had impact. That's why we're still saying the same thing now. The lies, the lies, the lies. What's wrong with you? Are you pathological? You might want to get yourself checked out, Jay Wiz. Anyway, he can't even keep up with the lies, child. That's why he gets so loud about this situation with Miss Joyce and all the people. Just loud, screaming, girl. Oh, I can't keep a job. Oh, I can't keep a job. Oh, I guess I go to unemployment.
Is it working? I don't see no cash app.
Why are you screaming?
I don't see no damn cash app. Y'all know Joyce said I done lost my job. Okay, y'all need to be helping me. Ooh. Okay, you see how I'm breathing heavy?
No, you sure are funny.
I'm too loud. Hold on.
Yeah, you are too loud.
Maybe I gotta do like this.
What are you screaming about?
Oh, thank you right there. Hey, y'all. That's Jay.
Let me skip ahead an hour and a half.
A little story. Okay. Oh, I like this. Oh, see, I wish Sean Bradley could do this. Sean Bradley, this is how you do that. Sean Bradley, this is how you do the dark. Hello? Hello? This is how you do the dark, Sean Bradley. This is how you do the hot, baby. This is how you do darkness. Darkness. Notice I got black on. Huh? Y'all know I got black on? Okay, this is how you do darkness. Hello?
For those of you who have been around a long time, you will remember that Timothy Blaine is the one that came on with the dark face. Dark clothes, a darkened room. Now, why are you trying to say that this, you, Jay Wilson, you're trying to take credit for this somehow or other? You're addressing Sean Bradley. No, nigga, when I came and read your punk ass the first 3 times, I did it in black, girl. I wanted your full attention, Jay Wilson. You ain't created nothing. You're incapable of creating anything. You do not have a creative mind, Jay Wilson. That's why I don't need 100 degrees on my right side, because I'm a left-sided person, girl. I'm a creative, girl. You create nothing, Jay Wilson. Never. It's always copying somebody. And they're screaming. And what are you screaming about? I don't understand why are you hollering so loud, girl? Because you have nothing to say, Jay Wilson. And I will continue to be here as a check on your foolishness. I have to be. It is my assignment. Oh, that's kind of like my new book. Someone's on assignment to get in that ass. Anyway, people. It was a screaming. Y'all notice you don't come back from me, honey. I done socked and rocked and socked that bitch upside her head so many times, girl. I done knocked that hoe upside her head so much this year. Oh, I didn't see the video. Oh, I just saw the title. You see a lot of titles, girl. There must be a lot more in those titles that I'm aware of. This thing, lying bitch. Thank y'all for coming in. Oh, Nikki B. You want me to bring out about 5 or 6 songs, Nikki B? Jay Wilson is a screaming queen. Of course he gonna scream. No, he held all that in. Remember? Oh, I don't live with my sexuality. I don't. And then she come out. Girl. She's blasting, hollering, screaming, all that damn noise, girl. And she really thinks somebody told that bitch she was funny. I don't understand that part. I just don't get it. I don't like people telling me that they're funny. If you're funny, I'm going to laugh. If you're not funny, I'm not going to laugh at what you do, honey. I'm just gonna look at you like you're a pitiful person. And that's what you are. You're a pitiful piece of shit, girl. Right? Okay. As long as we understand each other. Thank y'all for coming in on today. What's today? Wednesday? Oh, okay. Talk to you later.